Hey guys, Ryan Enzed here. I just put up a bootleg a couple of days ago for the new Fong MAKJ Encore song, and I've had a lot of people ask if I could do a tutorial showing how I made the bass and the lead and the drop, so more than happy to do that, and I'll put a description down below, and that'll show you how you can get the two presets, both made in Massive. So this is the sound right here.
Get your hands up!
Okay, so straight into it. The Enzed bass, this one here. I'll just sort of go over it quickly. I won't go into too much detail because I'll obviously you guys can just pause the screen and copy it, and you can obviously reverse engineer when you download the patches. But anyway, this is the patch. It's pretty simple. It's just a saw wave and then a square wave. Well, like, you know, it's just moved across there, so it's more square than saw. And then I've used this one here. Now you will need like an updated version of Massive, because I think in the old versions they didn't have these two, I think. Anyway, it's this one here, and I've slightly detuned these two. I must have played quite high on my keyboard, so that I put the octaves down, you know, quite low here. Anyway, and then there's the modulation oscillator, which is got some ring mod action there on the third oscillator and phase on the first oscillator. So those are your two there. Again, just click on that and pause the screen if you want to copy, but again, you can just download the patch. That's pretty much it. I didn't even run it through any filters. The filters are turned off, all the effects are turned off, which is not like me. I normally go like to town and design crazy and put tons of shit on it, but I guess I didn't really need to. And let's just make sure I've got it. There's a bit of there's no vibrato, by the way, just in case you're looking at that. The glide's turned up a little bit. Voicing, I've got it on 3 there, but again, I've ticked this oscillator, the restart via gate button. Okay, so make sure you tick that, otherwise you won't get the same sound. And it's put on mono, and in this box here I put three voices. That's it. That's all I did for that synth, which is my main bass synth. And then I put it through this free compressor from Steve Duda, which is really good. I really like it. So those are my settings. This is without. This is with. Nice and compressed. Channel EQ just rolling off the lower frequencies, and this is the plugin from, I've got no idea how to pronounce it. Antares, don't know. It's from the auto-tune, you know, bundle thingy. And it's not really doing anything apart. Well, it's got a little bit of drive, but all it does is actually, if I bypass that, you can see how the level clips, which isn't really affecting the sound, but I just put this on there and it just cuts it off. But you can do this with heaps of plugins. You can do it with limiters, you can do it with bit crushers. I just happen to choose this one to keep the volume in check. And this is just my sidechain setup. And then again, double sidechain for the win. After that sidechain, I then run it through this Nicky Romero sidechainer on this one down here, just so you know, side chaining, so important. So just so it gets out of the way of the kick. So that's that one there. And then the other lead that's laid behind it is this one here, which is I've had this for a while. I don't know if it was originally like a different preset that I found or made, but yeah, I basically have had it lying around for a while, and it just worked really nicely behind the other one. Again, you can see here the oscillators that I've used. Smooth square, smooth square, and that's just the two oscillators there. So just two oscillators for this one. And I did something a bit strange with the way that the envelope is routed to the pitch here. Like I've got one -24 and one on -25, and normally that would sound really bad, but because I've got this one here, like you know, for 13 semitones and this one 12, it actually sort of, it doesn't put it back in tune. It still keeps it nice and detuned, but it makes it sound like a proper sound, because otherwise having one like a whole semitone out would just sound terrible. And I've changed it from up here from Spectrum to Formant, and yeah, so those are the settings for that one there. Running through 2 band reject filters. Okay, this one here is favoring this one slightly more, and this one here, but again, it's they're both actually set pretty much the same, so it doesn't matter. Going through a classic tube, going through some a little bit of reverb and some high-end and low-end boostage on the EQ section, and then in the oscillator, nothing's really been done here. In the voicing, it's got 4 voices, and you can see that I've put it down here to 7, and it's on this one here. This one's turned on and pushed out to the side, so it makes the synth really wide. Like so. Again, I didn't really have to do much to this lead because I'd already had it lying around, so I can't remember too much of the processing. But again, you can just download the patch and reverse engineer it. And then I'm running it through. Is this doing much? This is that free Camel Crusher plugin. Those are the settings there. Some EQing here. Basically, again, just nothing down the low end, and just doing some boosting, and I'm pretty much just boosting the top end again. When in doubt, just boost the top end with that pro sound. And then there's this compressor again. I use it all the time now. Without. That's with. This is just side chaining. What's this one for? This is to obviously to make it really wide, because I had the bass sitting like more central, and so I wanted this one to sit on the edge of the speakers. And then just a bit of shitty Logic Platinum Verb. Actually, sorry, Platinum Verb, take that back. You're not actually that bad. Not a bad reverb, but this is just to give it a bit of reverb, because the reverb will help make that lead sit a bit further back in the mix, so the bass line sits like right up in your face, and then this one sits a bit further back, so it sort of gives it some depth. And again, this is just another sidechain plugin to finish on. So this one is actually being sent to a bit of reverb here as well, the bass, but just a tiny bit. And this one again is just being sent to another reverb as well, but not doing a whole lot. So yeah, that's it. There's this one. Oh. And this one, which gives you sorry, CPU is totally fucking out there, but that's how you make those that's how I made those sounds. Download the presets and you can use them in your own tracks and enjoy. Thanks guys.